Several improvements and enhancements have been added to the DFS interface for 2013 R2. Left and right mouse button clicks in the Delcam Manager behave just like they do in the SOLIDWORKS Feature Manager, providing more consistency throughout the software. You can show or hide features on a per setup basis. There are more color options. Plunge parameters are now split into their own category within Operation Attributes, and pop-up help items have been added to the Plunge parameters. So to start, we'll go over to this Feature Manager, and as you know, in SOLIDWORKS Feature Manager, if you left-click an item, you'll get the context menu. And these are the commands most likely to be used at this time. If you right-click on the item, you get the context menu plus the full right mouse button menu. So now let's go to the Delcam Manager, which you'll notice is now the same color as the SOLIDWORKS Manager, so we again have more consistency in the software. If you left-click, you get the context menu with the commands and the tooltips to go along with them. Right-click, you get the context menu plus the full right mouse button menu. Another enhancement in the Delcam Manager is being able to show and hide features on a per setup basis. So with this caliper part, we have all of the features being shown in the graphics. If I wanted to hide all of the features in setup 1, in past versions I would have to right-click and hide each one in turn. Now I can right-click on the setup name and hide all in setup, and that cleans up my view with one command. Likewise, I can right-click and show all in setup, so it makes it a lot easier and quicker to manage the viewing of your features. The next item are the color improvements. We'll go to the Options, System Options, and the Colors page, and you have more things to control over here. You have more items that you can control the color on, such as toolpath and rapid indexing moves. They can all be controlled independently now. You can even control the colors of the first 10 tools used in your program. So this just gives you more control over what you're seeing in the interface. If I run a 3D sim, you can see those colors being shown. The next enhancement has to do with the way we've organized the operation attributes. If you go to the op list, I'll just take this first rough pass. Either right click or left click now. Remember, you can left click and go to the attributes, and you'll see that we have plunging set up in its own category. These parameters used to be distributed throughout the miscellaneous properties. Now we have our own category for plunge properties. It's a better organization of the attributes, and you'll notice when I dwell over some of these plunging parameters, we get pop-up help to explain exactly what these parameters mean. If you get off of the parameter with your mouse, the window goes away. You'll notice that there's a scroll bar on the right edge of the pop-up window. If I go over into that pop-up window, it stays visible, and then I can scroll up and down through whatever text might be here. So you see we have several improvements that hopefully will make your DFS interface easier to work with and more consistent with SOLIDWORKS.